Welcome back, listeners, to Chapter to Cinema, where books meet the big and small screen in all their adapted glory. Today's episode is not for the faint of heart. We are diving deep into Khakee, the Bihar Chapter, the Netflix crime thriller based on Amit Lodha's best-selling memoir, Bihar Diaries. If you like gritty true crime, high-octane action, and the age-old clash between good and evil, then trust me, this one's for you. A quick recap. For those who haven't read the book or binged the series yet, don't worry. No major spoilers here. Bihar Diaries is a true account written by IPS officer Amit Lodha, chronicling his cat and mouse chase with a notorious gangster in Bihar. The Netflix series stays rooted in this premise, following IPS Amit Lodha, played by Karan Tacker, as he navigates the murky political and criminal underworld of Bihar. It's packed with drama, adrenaline, and some seriously tense moments as the protagonists walk the fine line between justice and danger. So, let's get to the big question. Did the adaptation do justice to the book? The series definitely captures the intensity of the memoir. The pacing is tight and the tension never really lets up. The book's personal insights, Amit Lodha's inner conflicts, his struggles with mental health, and the bureaucratic battles are translated pretty well, though not always with the same depth. That said, the show does add a lot of dramatization. It's a Netflix thriller after all. Do expect stylized shootouts, cinematic slow-mo walks, and some fictional elements to spice things up. Let's talk performances. Karan Tacker as Amit Lodha is solid. He strikes a balance between idealism and emotional vulnerability. And of course, my favorite, Avinash Tiwary as Chandan Mato, the menacing, layered antagonist who's honestly one of the show's biggest strengths. His portrayal of a cold-blooded criminal is spine-chilling. The support cast adds a lot of local flavor, grounding the series in its Bihar setting. Props to the casting team for getting the dialects and mannerisms mostly right. Coming to creative liberties. As with any adaptation, Khakee takes some creative liberties, while the book is more introspective and focused on Amit's personal journey. The series leans into action and suspense. Some characters are composites, and a few plot lines have been exaggerated for dramatic effect. But do those changes take away from the source material? Not really. But purists might miss some of the more reflective parts of the book. Taking you behind the scenes, here's a fun bit. IPS officer Amit Lodha, the author himself, was actively involved in promoting the book and later the series. His real life story became a sensation not because of the action only, but because of his vulnerability, something that Netflix tries to capture, especially in the later episodes. Also, the show was created by Neeraj Pandey, the mind behind Special 26 and A Wednesday. So you are in for a taut, no-nonsense ride. I need to mention here the title song of the series is a must here, and it's definitely an earworm that grows onto you. I loved the depiction of that song. So, final verdict. Khakee, the Bihar Chapter, is a gripping adaptation that blends fact with cinematic flair. If you are a fan of true crime and want a peek into the Indian policing system, this one's worth your time. Just don't go expecting a word-to-word retelling of the book. And that's all for this episode. Thank you so much for joining us in Chapter to Cinema. If you have read the book or watched the series, or done both, tell us your truth. Did the adaptation live up to your expectations? Hit us up on the comments or on our socials. Until then, keep flipping pages and pressing play. Have a good day.